really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique. Fluid mechanics really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique. Fluid mechanics really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique. Fluid mechanics really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique.
Good morning and welcome to Madison Area YMCA. This is Mike from Common Guy Sports. We're getting started shortly. All right, there might have been a little confusion. Some of the documentation said that the start time was going to be, start time was going to be 11 o'clock. Looks like we're going to be getting going a little earlier than that. All right, I'm still fine-tuning some little settings here. I don't know why that's so big. These are not the names for the first race. I'm just doing a little testing. Um, All right, so the names you see in the top left, that is a picture of the scoreboard. What's going on? My microphone's a little wacky. So if somebody could acknowledge in the chat that everything sounds and looks okay. Microphone might be a little loud. I'm trying to figure out why we're having some static. All right, little change for today. If you were with us last night, just one slight change. So as time permits, I will be switching to this camera, which is it's not on deck. It's kind of in front of the rail if you're familiar with the Madison area YMCA facility. This camera is kind of hanging over the rail, and the intent here is to get a little better visibility of the swimmers before they start. So depending on, as time goes in between races, I'll switch here so we can see that view. Just real quick, as I kind of get settled in. So we're starting off with event 7, which is a girls 11, 12, 200-yard butterfly. Let me get the names updated. So on the top right of the screen, you'll see I'll update the next race swimmers. I believe all the information is in Meet Mobile. So Meet Mobile is an app you can download, phone or tablet. The name of the meet in Meet Mobile is May, M-A-Y, MLK for Martin Luther King, Invitational 2023. I was able to find it just searching at the top level for May, MLK. And this session is the second one listed. It's a Saturday 11-12 timed finals. There was a little confusion. As I said, some of the times were listed as 10:40, some were listed as 11. So we're starting with event 7 today, girls, 200 fly, then we move boys. So I'll just read off the events, the odd numbers. So 7, 9, 11 will be the girls, followed by the boys. So 200-yard fly, 9 is 100-yard breast, 11 is 100-yard IM, 13, 50 back, 15, 200-yard IM, 17, 100-yard free, 19 is 50-yard fly, 21 is 200-yard back, and that's the conclusion. So roughly it had us starting at, it's a pretty short session, 10:40, about an hour and 5 or 10 total for this session. Again, this is what's known as session 2. And then after this, we have session 3 for the 13, 14s. And then there was a little shuffle. So we'll have 3 sessions today, the last session being the 15 and overs. Kickoff for that, no pun intended, with football weekend. Kickoff for that is 4:15. And then there was a move. So initially there was 2 sessions on Monday. One of those got pulled up into Sunday. So tomorrow we have 3 sessions. Again, doing the age order, 11 and 12 in the morning at 10:10. 13, 14 is at 12:30, and then 15 is an over at 3:15. And then Monday morning, 10:40 is 10 and unders. All right? So I'm here for all those sessions. There'll be separate streams. So if you go to the YouTube channel, you'll see that there's pre-scheduled streams. So thanks for joining us. We're getting started shortly. So real quick, as I run the meet, I'm going to start with this view and get the names updated. So you'll see that should have names And then logos. I'm trying to clean up the logos. Unfortunately, I copied them and they were all different sizes. So if depending on how bad they look, I'll shut them off. But hopefully this gives you a layout. So it's a 25-yard pool, lane 1 at the top. So I'll start here. As I start, I'll shut the names off, and then I'll transition to a pool view. And then depending on the race and the split of the swimmers, I try and keep as many swimmers in frame as possible. I might switch down here to see far end turns, or again, depending, I might stay here with this view. So again, here's our swimmers lining up. Okay, 25-yard pool, only timing blocks at the start end, so we'll get 50 splits up on the scoreboard. Any questions, feel free to post them in the YouTube chat. It's open. I ask you to be polite and courteous. There might be some spam or some bots that post things. I'll look for those, try and delete them. All right. There are announcements happening in-house. They're a little hard to hear. There's a little echo with the speakers, so I'll turn up my microphone that's picking up the sounds off the pool during those. But if I can interpret them and tell you what they're saying, I will. All right, so here we go. So we have 2 May swimmers kicking us off. And we're underway here. So as the race starts, I'll then be updating the names on the top right. So there is only one heat. What's going on here? I'm just trying to get in sync here. So I guess from the sheet I was given, there is no event 8. So we'll jump from the 200-yard butterfly to the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. So let me get those names updated on the top. So those names now you see on the top right are the swimmers for the next race, which happens to be event 9. Again, this is a 25-yard pool, short course, so 8 lengths for this 200-yard race. So looking forward, the event 9 100-yard breast, there's 2 heats on the girls' side, 3 heats on the boys' side. All right, hopefully we're back on the air. Had a little blip there with my internet connection. Let me get resituated where we are. So we're on Event 10, Heat 1. So you see the names on the top right, or the top left, I'm sorry, those off the scoreboard. Those are the swimmers in the water right now. So I apologize for that little blip. On the top right are our upcoming swimmers for Heat 2 of 3, this being the boys 100 breast. All right, Kim, hopefully if you're still with us, if you can acknowledge we're back. All right, thanks, Kim. All right, sorry about that. Missed a little bit. All right, here we go with our, should be Heat 2, Event 10, Heat 2 swimmers. All right, we're underway here. Again, one more heat after this. And then we'll move into the 100-yard IM for the girls. All right, and then the boys' names on the top right for our third heat are updated. All right. Then I just realized what's going on. So the S-Jack team for the logo is not working because it has a dash MA versus NJ. So I made an assumption that it was NJ, but it's MA. So we're missing those logos. I'll get that updated. I don't know why. All right. For now, I'll leave logos off, but hopefully the names are lending a little value so you can get an alignment into the name to lane assignment. And there's the names for the girls up top as we move into the IM. 100-yard IM up next. Oh, nice. All right, 100-yard IM underway. Heat 1 of 3 in the water. Names for Heat 2 are up top. Top right, that is. All right, Heat 3 in the water. Up next will be a boys' heat. Heat 1 of 3 for the boys. Those names are now updated. While we have a second, I want to point out, as you see in the top center, it's not very readable. I'll update that shortly. But fluid mechanics is a swim technique and coaching establishment. They've been in business since 1987, providing swim stroke instruction and coaching, and they do both video and in person. So they're sponsoring this meet this weekend and also helping out with the live stream sponsorship too. So please take a look at their website. It's up top, fluidmechanics.net/get started to discuss or get an understanding of some of their programs. Also, there was a video at the beginning. I don't know if it would be retained because of the stream issues, but hopefully if you could rewind or stick around for the net. That was a close race, 2/100ths of a second. But take a look at their website. Offers some very beneficial programs and have proven results, as you can see from one of the videos. So here's the boys stepping up. Heat 1 of 3. right, so with the backstroke, they'll clear the pool. Girls will hop in. All right, again, this is heat 1 of 3 for the 50 back. Names for heat 2 are updated on the top. All right, this is the final heat for the girls, and then we have 4 heats on the boys' side. Names for the first heat are on the top right. Again, sorry if anybody joined and there was a little blip. We had a little internet outage here at the Y. Caused the stream to blip, and then unfortunately my software kind of got a little confused. So even though I do a recording, I missed a couple of those early heats. If I do have things that weren't broadcast, I will go back and basically upload those. So hopefully we didn't miss anything, but potentially I think I missed 1 heat. So, okay, moving forward, event 14, heat 1. So this session started with event 7. We do have 2 other sessions later today for the older kids. So, and if you're just joining us, that blue text that you see on the screen and also on the top right, that is taken from the heat sheets. That is not dynamically updated. So that is basically lane assignment, name, team, age, team affiliation, and then seed time. So just, I put that up as a point of reference. If you go back and, if you want it, if you don't have a particular heat sheet or Meet Mobile available as you're watching this, you can kind of jump back and then see what your child's seed time was coming in. So hopefully that's beneficial. I'd love to get your feedback, good or bad. Kind of always, any input I can get helps me improve the product. As you see the official there waving him in. 2 underway. Heat 3 of 4 names will be updated in a second. They're now updated. And then looking beyond the boys' Heat 4, we'll move into 200-yard IM. We have 1 heat on the girls and 1 on the boys. And then the names on the top right are for the boys for the final heat on the boys' side. I don't always run this camera. I'm kind of added it today just to get a different perspective. So love to get your feedback on this. You know, you're going to get a better visibility of faces. So as you see, there is an orange foot block there that is basically stretches down, and the swimmers can put that down to get their toes over. I only saw a couple of the swimmers utilizing that in that. I don't know if you heard, right as they were about to start, there was a little plaque. I don't know if somebody let those go and it came up. So as you see it, it's the orange horizontal beam just under the starting box. See it in this shot, you can see it. That basically retracts as the swimmers. All right, first heat of the 200 IM for the girls. Again, 1 heat on the girls, 1 on the boys. Boys' names are now updated on the top right. So if anybody's coming for later sessions, I heard that 54 Beans is a bar and restaurant in downtown Madison. Was going to be showing meats there. Shout out to them. this is an event that's swum at the high school level. Very good time at the high school. At the high school level, very good time. Have a big split like this among the swimmers. I'll stay on this wire camera and then switch off as either the lead is turning or something significant. So trying to be respectful, capture as many swimmers as I can, but also want to, if there is an outstanding swim going on, I want to be able to capture that at the same time. That's our lead swimmer, Jack DeSantis there, turning in lane 4, heading home on his last 25. There you go, Jack. You came in with the 236C top of tongue. All right. Again, this is heat 1 of 3 of the 100-yard freestyle. Games for heat 2 are now up top on the right. All right, if you're joining us kind of midstream here, had a little issue at the beginning with the internet, so I did miss a little. I think I missed totally one heat, maybe a half of another, so I apologize for that. There was an internet issue in the building. There is 2 other sessions today. So this is the 11 and 12. Then we have 13, 14 after this, and then we'll follow up with the 15 and overs. Those are all separate streams. So this stream will end, and then there'll be a separate one posted on the channel. If you don't have the full listing, or you want to try and get it on your TV, probably the easiest way is just searching for Common Guy Sports. So 3 words, Common Guy Sports. And then you'll be able to find the additional streams should you be interested and have swimmers in those other ones. Heat 2 in the water, Heat 3 names on the top right. Again, this is a pretty short session. We're running on schedule and shows 20 minutes more of swimming. Again, Heat 2 in the water, Heat 3 names up top right, and then we have 3 heats for the boys of the 100 free, and then we'll move into 50 butterfly. Nice drop over a second there by Emily Jacob. All right, first heat of the boys now. Sorry about that loud noise. I dropped something. All right, so heat 1 of the boys in. Names for 2 are on top right. All right, again, this is Heat 2 in the water. Names for Heat 3 on top right. Heat 3 will be our final heat, and then we'll move into 50-yard butterfly. Nice 5-second drop there by Max Massad. 108 seed time to a 103. So great swim. All right, again, final heat for the boys here. Seven 100s there separating first and second. All right, heat 1 in the water. Names for 2 are on the top right. 3 total heats for the girls and 3 for the boys. And then after this, we move to 200 backstroke. 1 heat on each side, girls and boys, and that'll wrap up this session. So if you are dropping off, thanks for joining us today. Hope it was enjoyable. Again, love to get feedback. So you can either comment here, send me an email, commonguysportsnj@gmail.com. Or if you want, stay anonymous. You can feed feedback through your coaches and just ask that. It makes it my way. So, again, I appreciate it. .50 fly, heat 2 upcoming. And again, double check because there was a deviation from the original schedule. Original schedule had only 2 sessions tomorrow and 2 on Monday. It's been changed. Now we have 3 sessions today, 3 tomorrow, and 1 on Monday. Oop, Stan. And I apologize to the team, OTT, I didn't get your logo in place. Sorry about that. If there are swimmers later in the day, I'll get that, or hopefully for tomorrow if you're back watching, we'll have that rectified. The names for Heat 3 are now updated on the top right. I was a little slow there. Sorry about that. say. So that was like a 6.5 second drop there by Emma Zao, lane 6. Oh, sorry, let's get pictures. All right, heat 3, the final heat for the girls underway. Names for the first heat of the boys is now updated on the top right. Emily Jacob dropping 2nd and 3/4. Good job. All right, here's our boys stepping up. All right, heat 2 names for the boys are on the top right. Wow, sorry, I didn't even see him sneaking in there. Nice swim. Nice job doing sub 32. Oh, jeez. Smith. Carter Smith. All right, 200 free upcoming. Or 200 pack, sorry. All right, girls are underway. Sorry, a little slow at the camera there. one heat here and then one on the boys' side. And that'll wrap up this session. Again, there was some adjustments to the start times, so I'll be sure to go live before the stream starts. One of the beauties of YouTube, though, if you are joining it underway, you could always rewind it and then kind of pick up from the beginning and then watch from that point forward. You wouldn't miss anything. Similarly, if you're watching now and you needed to, get a cup of coffee, go to the bathroom, you could pause it, and there's no harm. You'll just pick up kind of where you paused. So works much like a DVR. And then after the meet, the stream will be available to watch. So, again, thanks for joining us today. This is the second to last race. So we have one heat here for the girls, one on the boys for the 200 back. All right, so this is the last race in the water. So the results should be in, Meet Mobile. I believe they had the seeds earlier, and then ultimately the results will get put up there. So all right, so our next warm-up in real time, it says 12:30, meet start 1:30, so that's approximate. It is 11:53 real time here, so we have a little pause in between. And then the last session today, session 4, is 15 and overs. That says warm-up at 3:30 and approximately meet start 4:30 to about 6 o'clock. So I will have both of those sessions later today. I will have the session tomorrow. I think warm-up's 9:30 tomorrow. Again, double check with your coach for all the official information if you need to drive your children here. And then Monday, the warm-up is 10 a.m. with the meet start at 10:40. So one session, it's about an hour and a half long on Monday. All right? So we'll be back for all those sessions. All right, so I believe that's our lead swimmer there. Lane 4 coming into the wall. Yeah. As we see the timers leaning over. 2:34. So Michael Colson in lane 5 there came in with the seat of 3:02 and swam at 2:46. Impressive drops. All right. So if you're still with us, if you could stick around, I want to run a quick video now that we're done with our sponsor explaining their services. And then I'll be signing off. Again, we're back for 2 more sessions today. So please stick around for 2 minutes and we'll run a quick ad. Again, thanks. This is Mike, Common Guy Sports. We'll see you soon.
Fluid mechanics really came in at a very critical juncture in his swimming career so far. For all of us, it was important to make sure that he had the right technique and was coached the right way, that he'd become more efficient in the water. I think he's pretty versatile, a very versatile swimmer today, and I think that is because of the early focus on technique.